Right, Rocco, that's one way to win a ball game. Kyle's dominant, the offense so impressive as well. How nice was it to see just such an all-around strong performance?
That's what it was. I think we saw some good efforts from a lot of different guys. Started with Gibby, um, went out there, was efficient, threw strikes, had a good slider. Um, just a good start. And when you get starts like that, you really, it's the odds are on your side when you're working like that. So just adding to what we've seen from a lot of our group when we've handed the ball to guys, they've gotten the job done, and obviously the offense came out early and got it done on their part too.
And how impressive was it to see Kyle Gibson remain so sharp when he had to wait? I mean, we were over an hour into the game, and he was just seeing guys for the first time because of how many hits your guys were getting. So how impressive was it that he was able to stay so sharp?
Yeah, he stayed ready, and he's a guy that can focus, and a veteran player who knows how to prepare. And when you run into situations like that, they're good problems to have, but there's still things that you have to work through, and he didn't seem to have any issue with it.
Seems like another good problem to have, but the starters are kind of making it difficult to get some work in for the relievers, huh?
Yeah, and we wanted to get Park in there and get him some work, and it played out well. We were able to do that, and again, those are not problems. Those are things that you just work through and get done, because the rest of the group is putting us in a spot where for a period of time we haven't been able to get some of our relievers in the game, but it is a nice thing to have to deal with.
How much do you like seeing a game like this where you guys get out to a nice, comfortable lead, but they kept the pressure on offensively, kept the hits coming, that relentless offensive mindset?
Yeah, that's the mentality that I think J. Rowe and Rudy talk to our guys about, just continually staying locked in and having good at bats no matter what's going on in the game. I think we've seen it in some games where we've been down even significantly and have stayed in games, come back, made it a game. In games like this, I think I looking up and down our lineup, I don't think any of our guys really wavered in anything throughout the game, even as we got into the later innings. It was really nice to see.
Jorge's in some pretty rare company with a pair of 5-hit games in one season.
Yeah.
And not only to keep doing that, but also to finish it off with a hit from the right side too, which I know he hasn't done that much this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's just pretty special. It's not very rare to see anything like this. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it. We're seeing the results, hitting for the cycle, 5-hit games, multiple 5-hit games, and on top of that, all the other games that we've been watching too. But when you really break it down and look at his at-bats and what he does at the plate on a very regular basis, that's the special part. That's why the results are coming. He has the instincts of a hitter. That's inside him. A lot of it is he puts in the work. He works exceptionally hard. He takes a lot of pride in what he does. He also is an incredibly talented guy as well. He brings it all together very well. Just a pretty special player, and he's obviously giving us some special moments getting a chance to watch him.
I'd say like a couple games in May validate the team, but you're coming off of 3 pretty comprehensive victories here. At the end of a 7-3 stretch when you face the Yankees and the Astros, how comfortable are you about where this team is at right now?
Well, I don't know if the comfort is knowing that our guys prepare well and they're focused on what they need to do. I don't think they lose that focus with whatever the result is, win or lose. We've been playing well as a group, but I think that when we show up the following day, whether we win or lose, or even if we go on any sort of winning streak or losing streak, we basically show up with the same mentality. And as long as that continues to happen, I think we're going to be in a good place. The results, I talk about the results as if they don't matter. Of course they matter, but the results only come from the preparation and the focus and the at-bats and making good pitches. And you can make good pitches and lose games. You can have great at-bats continually and lose some games. Like, that's going to happen at some point this year, but as long as we continue to have those types of at-bats as a group and we continue to pitch the way we're pitching and taking pride in the little things and playing well on the defensive side of the ball and getting our work in, I think we'll be okay.